saw reading work of arts. Okay, that chapter we are going to continue itself. But last time what we saw, last time we saw Sayyid Haider Raza. Okay, and we came to know that Sayyid Haider Raza, he was a very well-known Indian artist. That all we know. Okay, that all we know. So talking about this, now we are going to see about Gond art. Okay, Gond art, because all we have studied this last time itself, last lecture itself. So today, for today's topic, we are going to see Gond art. Okay, Gond art, what exactly is Gond art? That also detailed study we are going to see. What exactly is Gond art? It is a form of art. It is a form of art. Like different arts are there, different drawings are there. Same way Gond art is also there. Now, if you remove a textbook page number 64, you can see all in detail it is given. Simultaneously, you have to read too. Now, Gond art, what exactly is Gond art? Gond art is a tribal art. Okay, it is a tribal art and it has been developed and preserved by the Gond tribal people residing largely in Madhya Pradesh, Maharashtra, Telangana, Andhra Pradesh, and Odisha states of India. So these are the tribal people. Gond art, they are like, it is a tribal art and it has been developed and preserved by the Gond people. Okay, so these are the tribal people. You all must be knowing the tribal people who are residing in many villages of Maharashtra itself. So basically these tribal people, they are like very artistic peoples, and they are very means these people, what they know all these artistic things, and they are mostly into what um, all the things, they are what they are doing from their heart. Why? Because they know how to make proper use of nature. Okay, make proper use of nature. So so these people, they know how to make proper use of nature, and all these things they know very properly how to do the same. Okay, so and these people, they are residing where? Mostly they are residing in Madhya Pradesh, Maharashtra, and Telangana. Like all these states, they are like staying. And from that traditional tales and mythology, we learn that they have lived in India for thousands of years, even before. Even before, if you study history deeply, okay, if you study history deeply in your history textbook, it must be there. So these people, they are like very old people. Like they are having, means their ancestors also, they used to stay over there, and we can study, we can learn that they have lived in India. They have lived in India for thousands of years. For thousands of years they are living in India. Okay, even before, like you must have studied in history itself that the Dravidians came, Aryans came. So same way, these people are also very old people, as in what? Like they didn't came from outside. They are from Indian itself. They are from India itself. And same way, the Gondi language is a similar language to Telugu or a Dravidian language. So these Gond people, okay, they are basically called as Gond people only. These Gond people, they are speaking which language? They are speaking Gondi language. Okay, which language they are speaking? Gondi language, and that is similar to Telugu. Telugu language, you all know. We all know the Telugu language. So that language they are speaking. They are not speaking like us, how we are speaking basically Hindi, Marathi, English. They are not into speaking. Their language is different. Okay, their language is different, and their language is called as what? Gondi language. It is most similar like that of Telugu. Okay, it is similar like Telugu language. That is also a Dravidian language. And if you study history deeply, or now you all are in like 9th standard, and afterwards when you study history very deeply, then you will come more across these things. You shall come more across these things. And if you want more, you can research on Google and all these things. Okay, so this was all about what Gond people, what language they are speaking, and where they are residing. So more interesting things that is coming in very next slide. Now talking about Gond art. Gond art has spread mainly in central India. So if we want to know more things, so these things they are spread in more where in central India itself, central part of India. Then originally people used to draw pictures on the earthen walls. Now these people, what they used to do, they used to draw pictures on the earthen walls. Okay, obviously these people, like they are tribal people, they are not staying in buildings or like houses like we are staying. These people, they are staying in the houses where, and their houses are made up of what? Earthen walls. All these houses, they are made up of earthen walls. Like we can say mitti ka ghar, that also kache mitti ka ghar. So these people, they are staying in earthen walls. Okay, earthen walls of their houses, and they are drawing pictures on the houses itself to make it like look nice and all. Then most folk arts involve natural techniques of preparing colors and use of several mediums. So most probably most folk arts that involve what? Natural techniques. So these people, they are mainly into what? Using natural techniques. Okay, they are not into, like they don't want to live artificial life. They are not into what we are doing. If we want to do painting, then what we will do? We will go into the market, will purchase colors and all. They all artificially, but these people, they never lead any artificial life. They are most into what? We want to make use of nature, and they are using nature now and then. All the things you will find all natural things in them. By using mainly, most probably they are using natural things, all the natural things, all the things that they are getting from nature itself. They are making use of the things of preparing colors and use of several mediums. So same way, they are transferred from generation to generation in a smooth flowing process. So they are using what? Preparing all things. Like for example, I say, like if they want red color, they can make use of any leaves and all the natural techniques they want. All the natural techniques they want. Okay, all the natural techniques they also knew. All the natural technique they also knew. So same way, all the natural techniques they are making use of the thing. Then same way, they are transferred from generation to generation. They are from one generation to another generation. They are just transferring their things. Whatever the things they know, okay, whatever the things they know, they are transferring it from one generation to another. For example, if a father is doing, then his son will do it. means they are passing from father to son, then again to son to father, son, like this. Grandfather to son, then son to their son, like this it is going on, from, like, we can say ancestral thing it is going on. Okay, so means they are acquainted with all these things, they know all these things. Then same way Gondat is no exception to this. Same way Gondat also, they are following the same thing. They are not into like, no, I know this artist things and I will keep it to myself. No. From tradition to, like, traditional, from generation to generation, they are passing it on from one generation to another generation. And that thing is going on straight from many years that thing is going. We can say that is their tradition and they are following it very properly. Okay, so same way, so this art is also not exception to that. These art, you can imagine from their, if we can say their ancestral thing is there, so it must be very, like, very old thing. Okay, but still it is in flow and still it is going, and still it is like, they are into that process and they are following all these things. They are following all these things. They are not saying that now no one is going to do this Gondat. Why? Because we have to do other things also. No, they told, let it be anything. Many, if we are into what modern things, we are following all these modern techniques of nowadays, but still we are not going to what, leave all the things. We are not going to leave all the things. Why? Because it is all what it is, our tradition, and we have to maintain our tradition. Okay, so these all people, they are thinking the same, and I guess their thinking is very nice, because unless and until if we don't know this art, then I don't think so that anything is there in our life that is like good in ourselves. So here also, then a house decorated with beautiful pictures creates a pleasant atmosphere. Obvious. Now see, in a house, maybe it is a small or big, whatever, many decorative things we are keeping in our house to, like, look at beautiful, like statues we are keeping, or many paintings we are keeping, like hanging on our wall itself. Why? Because it gives a nice decorative look to a house. Mainly we are of curtains of different size, shapes, colorful curtains we are like hanging. Why? On the window itself. The main reason is to look our house beautiful. Okay. So here also, then it creates a pleasant atmosphere. Obviously, if someone is coming from outside and they are seeing the beautiful painting, then they are also like, they also, it also creates a good impression on the other people, like, who are coming from outside to visit our house or to just meet ourselves, and it changes the entire look of our house. So here also is the same. So these people, what they are doing, they are having their houses and they are painting their walls. Now and then they are painting their walls, so to look it very beautiful, to look it very nicely, they are painting into, like, on the right hand side of this PPT only you can see, slide only you can see this man, how he is painting, how the painting looks very nice, it looks very natural things, and their drawing itself is very nice, color combination, it's so nice. So from, like, if we are standing very far, but that colors are very eye catchy, and it gives a very soothing effect on our eyes, as it looks very nicely. And these are somewhat what it creates, a very nice atmosphere. Okay, very pleasant atmosphere. And same way it we feel very means what joyful, or we can see very nice to see all these things. So same way also art is a medium of recording and preserving what is seen. Obviously art is a medium of recording things or preserving things, and it is a main source. Okay, from these things only we come to know, yes, these are what these are all our old things that we are following and we should follow. Why we should follow our things? Because these are all the techniques that it used to happen in the old times, and we should preserve it. Okay, otherwise all the artificial things will come and our life will become like very artificial. We don't want our life to get ruined by using all these artificial things and all. Now also you students, you all can see in many parts of India, Maharashtra, all the people, they are having food in that banana leaf. Okay, in many hotels also they provide you or they serve you food on what banana leaf. Why? Because these is all the natural things. Okay, all instead of using plastic and all, obviously that is very harmful. Plastic, thermocol, obviously it is very harmful for health. So instead of using all these things, what um, all these artificial things, we should lay more and more stress on what these natural things. Why? Just to preserve our nature. We have to and we want to preserve our nature. Otherwise, after some years, all these things, all these natural things, all these natural inhabitants, it will get what? It will get eloped away. So we don't want these things to destroy. So to maintain a flow or to maintain a balance, these things are very much necessary. So we have to preserve it, all the things, whatever things are there. We have to preserve our things. Now many people, they are having a habit of collecting old coins or many old things, old statues made up of brass, or you must also having very old vessels or ornaments in your house. Why you are just preserving? So it is what you can say that, yes, this is my granny's ornaments, or this is my grandmother's vessel. All that thing we have to preserve. Okay, unless and until we will not preserve, then all things will simultaneously, slowly it will get vanished away, and we don't want it to get vanished it very soon. So it is our duty to keep all these things in a very proper way. So same way here also on the slide itself, you can see in folk arts, you yourself prepare the canvas. Now see, if we want to do drawing and all, what we are doing, we are into what? Going in the shop itself, taking a canvas and drawing and all. We are doing all these things, painting and all. But this people, they are not doing like these things. Okay, they are themselves preparing the canvas. They are themselves preparing the canvas, the surface on which to draw, and the colors with which you draw. So how, what they are doing, they are preparing all the things on their own selves. Okay, if they want to draw certain things, they are preparing all the things at home, that also in a natural way. They are not going into some shop or buying artificial colors or buying artificial canvas and all these things. They are not at all doing. Okay, so the surface on which they want to draw and the colors with which they want to draw. Okay, so they are all preparing at home itself on their level only, depending upon their thinking only, how they are using or how they want to use. Okay, so same way, that is why creating folk art is very enriching experience. So folk art, basically it is a very enriching experience. Now see, not only about folk art, not only about drawing, but if you see many tribal people on YouTube itself, you can see many tribal people, their food is also different. Okay, they are preparing food. We are not like how we are preparing food in all these steel kind of thing, all pots, vessels. We are having what made up of steel or made up of aluminium, or like we are making use of glass. Okay, glass, all these things we are using, but these people, they are not using all these things. They are using what, that pot made up of mud, clay, all these things they are using, and that is very beneficial for health also. If we see, they like in summer season, instead of drinking that fridge water, what we can do, if we are drinking the water kept in mud pot, that is more beneficial for our health. So we should lay more and more stress into all these natural things rather going to that artificial things. So these people are also doing all these things same wise. Okay, all these people, they are doing the things same way. So then, and it gives a very enriching experience. It gives a very good experience to them. This richness is reflected in the choice of their medium. These, all these things, they are what, they are reflected in the choice of their medium. Whatever they are having their choice, they are using it. Okay, whatever they are using their choice, it depends upon us or themselves. Then in the days of past, several things in nature, such as soils of different shades and the juice of plants, leaves, tree bark, flowers, fruits, and even things like coal and counting were used to prepare color. So same way as I told you all, that these people, they are into what, using all the things very naturally. Okay, all the things they are getting from nature, they are making proper use of these things. So what, in the past days, so what they used to do, whatever things they are getting from nature itself, they are making use. For on the right hand side of this slide, you can see, if they want to make use of a paint, so they are not going and purchasing colors and bottle colors or tube colors or oil pastes like we are using. They are not using all these things. They are using all the natural colors made up of from any plants or any flowers. Okay, so they are having the technique. They are very familiar with the technique, how to make use of the colors. Okay, by using flowers or by using leaves. They know that by using this flower, I will get the natural color. Now see, for example, if you take a beetroot, okay, if you take a beetroot and if you cut the beetroot, obviously everyone is eating beetroot. It is good for our health also, and we are making use of that in salad. So if you cut the beetroot, your hand will become what? Full red. Full red. So that red is what? It is a form of what? A color, a natural color. And if you cut that beetroot and if you keep it for a long time, then that will give you a natural reddish color. Okay, that will give you a natural reddish color. So instead of purchasing colors from outside, you are actually getting a color. You are actually getting a color. That also natural red color, a natural pink color, whatever it is there. So these people, they are making use of what? Juice of plants. Okay, juice of plants they are using, then leaves they are using, and they know all these things, that which plant, from which plant we are going to get these colors, from which plant we are using to make all these colors, because old times all these facilities were not there, all these artificial things were not there. So people used to do all these things only, and still we are doing all these things, students. Now if sometimes it happens, now if we are not feeling well, then what our mom is doing or our mother is doing, she's taking leaves of tulsi, she's giving us to eat. So that is what, instead of drinking medicine, you have to do it now and then. But sometimes, like tulsi tea, we are drinking. Why? Because these natural herbs, they are having a good importance in our life, and it never hurts our body. So we should try to make more and more use of such natural things as these people are doing, like from flowers, fruits, and even things like coal also. Like for example, coal, how it is black in color, and if you rub the coal on wall itself, it gives a natural black color. Same way cow dung, and it also were used to prepare colors. Still, in many part of India, you now also, okay, to make that cow dung cakes, which are used to for chula, because previously gas were not there, electric chula was not there, many things were not there. So all these people now also, still many part of India, they are using this natural chula, where these cow dung cakes they are using. Okay, so all these things, and this is free of cost only, because cow dung, it is coming free of cost, you don't have to purchase it. So these, all these things, they uh, used to make use of it. And same way, they are used to prepare colors also, they are used to prepare colors also to make all these things. Then the different colors also, same way, various textures and patterns, they are still used, they were used here. Okay, they were used year after year, year after year, they are using, they are making use of all these such things. Okay, now and then they are making use of all these things. So instead of, the main thing of this, that we are getting some good information also, and we have to take a oath, we have to make a promise that yes, we are going to preserve our nature by using all these things, by using, not only now and then you cannot use, but at least we can, by planting more and more trees. Okay, by planting more and more trees, what we can do, we can preserve our nature. So we have to tell ourselves, yes, on my birthday or on any occasion, we have to plant at least one tree. That's what I think, and all students, they should think. And you also should convey messages to your friends also, that we should plant more and more trees. Why? Because obviously trees, they are giving us shade also, they are giving us fruits and all. So we should try to plant more and more things, because trees are only there that our life is going on very smoothly. Trees gives us oxygen and all these things. So these things we have to keep in our mind. Same way as I told that it is from year to year it is going, then lending a simplicity to the art. So these things, it might look simple, but it is yet very artistic. Okay, and these artistic things, it not only all can do, but some only, if they know this art, they are well versed to it art, then only they will do it very properly. So same way, when we see these pictures, we realize that a picture drawn this way or the other can look equally beautiful. So on the right hand itself, you can see very beautiful picture. Okay, it's very beautiful picture, very nice color combination. And all these things, it is made very naturally. from all the natural colors it is made. Okay, all these things, they make it very naturally, and it is made naturally, so it looks very beautiful, very nice colors, very beautiful it looks. Same way, what a deep thought this art conveys, and so easily. Very deep thought. When you see the painting properly, it gives some messages. It A story is there behind every picture. They are not drawing just for the sake of drawing. They are not drawing just we have to draw, just we have to make a house beautiful. Just for drawing, they are not drawing. Why they are drawing? Because that there is some sort of hidden message in that drawing or in that picture itself. Okay, there is some hidden messages in that picture. Some beautiful message is there, and it is deep thought is there. And where every artist is drawing a picture, it means he is having some thoughts on that picture, or that art he is drawing into that picture. He is drawing, or he is trying to convey some messages to that pictures itself. And it looks very equally beautiful. It looks very natural. It looks very beautiful. Okay. So all these things, moreover, we can see this Gond art people. If they, by looking, you all can say that these are very simple people and how they are going to draw. No, still they are very simple. Their clothes are very simple, but they are very artistic people. For example, like potter people, like how they are drawing very like they are making pots, very nice pots they are making, and on that pot, like they are coloring also. So it looks very equally beautiful. Okay, it looks very nice and equally beautiful also. Same way, in the Gond style of art, we see that the outlines may vary a little from artist to artist, but the design that fill it make the whole picture look lively and attractive. Same way, we can see that the outlines means whatever outlines they are making. So, or designs they are making. Designs they are making. See on the right hand side itself, how nice they have drawn a picture of a bird, a flying bird. So it looks very natural. Sometimes what we will say that a bird is only sitting there. It looks so natural. The painting or the drawing, it is so natural. And the colors and all. So if we are standing very far and if we are looking at that picture, we will think, yes, the bird is only sitting there. One sparrow is only sitting there. Like this, we will think. It is look so live and so attractive, very attractive. Okay, because the design itself, it is very eye-catchy. And the designs includes simple textures, very simple textures they are using. They are not using very heavy colors or artificial things. No, they are not using all these things, but they are using what very simple colors, simple textures they are using. They are making use of what dots, straight lines, dotted lines, curvy shapes, and circles. All these things they are using. All the things they are using. Same way, special attention is given to the choice of various colors. Special attention they are giving of how color combination must be there. Okay, now sometimes if we want to purchase clothes, we are taking what contracts things we are taking, matching things we are taking. Okay, like this, color combination must be there. So these people, they know where to use certain colors, how it will look attractive. Okay, so all these things they are giving very special attention, and they are very good, students. They are very good in doing all these things. All these things they are very good at using all these things, where to use colors, where to use color combination, which color will attract, look very attractive. They are not like, if we want to draw only, we will draw. No. And basically all the people, they are very artistic. Okay, so they are using special attention, they are making use of these things. Then choice of various colors they are having choice, so that the total effect is amazing and beautiful. As I told that the color combination is very nice, that thinking itself is very nice. Okay, so they know if we are using these colors, so from if they are standing up to a certain distance, that will also look very nice. Means they are aware of all these things. They are aware of all these things, means such a deep knowledge they are having, such a deep knowledge of all these color combination, all these things they are having. If you search on Google, or if you search on internet itself, then you will come across many new things of them. And I guess you should read also textbook, so you have to read simultaneously. If you are getting some good information through internet or any books you are coming across, then you have to read about more and more things. Same way in drawing also, like Varli painting also you all are doing. Many paintings are there, many types of things are there. So it is same like that of thing. But still we know now, as a student, as a human being, you must also be knowing color combination. If we are using a black color, then same way some sort of white color also should be there, like this. So these people also, they are aware and they all know all these things, and it looks completely amazing, it looks completely beautiful and completely different. Okay, it looks completely different also. In many parts of India itself, their houses, they are painting with very attractive colors, very nice colors. And sometimes all the houses, many people, they are staying on mountain itself. Many people, they are staying in mountain itself, mountains, small mountains and all, they are staying. Okay, they are staying in mountains, they are staying in jungles too, but their houses, they are completely different. Sometimes some people, they are staying in a houses made up of bamboos. Means their creativity, they are engineers itself. Now see, if we want to build a house, where we will go? We will go to some contractor, or we will purchase a building and all. But these people, they are so artistic, they are so into artists, that they are preparing their own houses. They are preparing what? Their own houses, by making use of mud and all. So these people, they are not into like they are not that we, if we want to buy a house, we will go to some thing, go to a builder and all, so he will build house for us. No, they are into what? If I want to build a house, I will build it on my own self, and I will make it look very natural, very attractive, by using all these things. Same way, in today's age of commercialization, many men have taken up Gond art. Now see, we all know that nowadays modernization is into at the highest level. Okay, all these things, all these modern things, modern techniques we are using, for example, computer we are using and all. Okay, so many men, they have taken up Gond art. Okay, they have taken up Gond art. Obviously, just by using all these artistic things, we cannot fill our stomach. So many people, many men, what they are doing, they have taken up jobs in cities and all. Migration happens. or they are coming to cities for jobs in industries and all these people are coming. Okay, all these people, they are coming for job purpose or any purpose, because now that is need of an art. So, but the roots of folk arts probably lie in women daily chores like cleaning and decorating the houses, etc. Now see what they are thinking. Their thinking is so great. The men, they themselves, they are thinking, or the women also, they themselves, they are thinking that no matter if the men, they are going somewhere in industries, in companies, or they themselves are educating. Okay, if they are themselves educating and going for jobs, in searching of jobs, and they are getting jobs, if they are doing some jobs, but we should preserve these things. Why we should preserve the things? As I told, these things are very natural. If we will not preserve, then what will happen? It will get vanished. After some years, there will be no Gond art. We will not know that Gond art something, things like exist now, or many things are like Gond art. We will never know all these things. All these things will vanish slowly, slowly. So the these new generation, upcoming generation, they will never knew these things. We will also not knew these things, that what is Gond art, what is art. We will lay all artificial life, and that thing we don't want to live. Some things it should be preserved. Some things should be preserved in some kind. Okay, some things we have to preserve in all the aspects, in all the means. Otherwise, our life also will be lived like that of what? Artificial only. We don't want to live artificial life. We want to live a realistic life. Okay, so same way, these women, they do daily chores like what? Cleaning and decorating the houses, dealing with natural colors in the course of cooking and in their leisure time activities. So these women, what they are doing, in spite of doing the daily household things, obviously our parents also, our mom also, our sisters also, what they are doing, they are doing all the daily household things. What your mother also, she's getting up early in the morning, she's cleaning the house, she's decorating the house, she's keeping all our house very neat and clean. All these things she's keeping in our mind, that my house should look nice, it should look clean. She's decorating house also. Same way, she is doing all the things like what? Using natural things. Then in the course of cooking also, all these women, they are using all these things in the course, like cooking things also, they are doing all these things. And in their leisure time, they are doing all these activities. Leisure time means what? After like all a household work, it is completed, then what? Some time it is for ourselves, that is called as leisure time. So all these time they are getting, they are doing all these leisure time activities. So instead of wasting time, now see, this is women empowerment, students. Instead of having all these daily household work like bringing water from outside wells, to doing all these cooking, cleaning, washing clothes and all, in spite of having ample of work in house, still if they are getting some time, they are never into wasting the time. These people never waste their time, but instead of wasting their time, these people are doing this good leisure time activities. They are spending their free time by doing this, all these artistic things. Okay, all these artistic things they are doing in their leisure time, instead of wasting all their pressure times. All, obviously we know that time is completely precious. So instead of wasting our precious time, they are using what these main time they are using in these leisure time activities. Okay, so I guess students, from now only we should make a promise to ourselves. As I told previously, we have to make use of all these natural things. From this lesson only we have to take a moral that this is not only a Gond art, but all the things we have to preserve ourselves. All the natural things we have to preserve. So how small things we can do, like instead of using plastic things, we can use more natural things. All these things from our side we can do it. Okay, so I guess everyone have understood this lesson. So today's homework is whatever you are coming across new words, you have to uh, underline it. Okay, underline it. And on page number 66 and 67, if you see page number 66 and 67, some activities are there that you have to do. In the very next lecture, I might ask you whether you all are doing your study properly or not. So again, one more thing is that you have to go through this lesson, go through this chapter. Very interesting lesson, very interesting chapter. You have to do silent reading also. Same way you have to do loud reading also. Reading habit you should inculcate from very tender age. From very now you have to start reading it properly. All these things, all page number 66 and 67 activities, you have to do it properly. That's it. We'll I'll leave now and we will continue with a very next new chapter very soon. Thank you, students. Sneha ma'am.
Yes, hello, ma'am.
Ma'am, I have made it. Thank you.
Hello students, a very good morning to all students present here. Myself Asma Mulani, teaching Maths 1 from Dharavi Transit Camp Municipal English Secondary School, teaching Maths 1. In the last lecture we have studied introduction of linear equations in two variable. Linear equations in two variable we have started, and we have done with introduction of using previous knowledge. Linear equations in one variable ke we have seen some examples. General form of linear equations in two variable. Examples of linear equations in two variable we have seen, and we have solved in various methods in which we have to do a lot to solve this examples of linear equations in two variable. But after that we have seen some different methods of finding solution, and from that method we have done some activity also. But after that we have seen some steps for method of elimination, and we are proceeding with steps of method of elimination, and we have solved some simultaneous equations, and we are left with in practice set 3.1 only 2 questions were left. Steps for method of elimination, we also solved some examples using elimination method from textbook. Solved examples page number 83 and page number 84 also. Practice set 5.1 से हमने question number 1 and 2 we have done, and question number 3 में we are done with 4 examples. Okay, 5th and 6th were remaining. Upon ये सब हमने introduction and all we have done. We are done with. We have solved some linear equations in one variable. Then General form of linear equations in two variable. It is not working. After that, we have seen some linear equations in two variables or various methods of finding infinitely many solutions. Now observe, we have observed both the equations, and we have find out common solution for both the equations. Definition of simultaneous equations, and this activity also we have done in the last lecture. Are you remember all these activities, how we have solved? Okay. And these are the some methods which we are going to study in 10th standard. And this is the method of elimination, which we are going to do it today also. Okay. Now, let's start with question number 5 of page number. Question number 5 of page number 85. On page number 86, it is practice set 5.1 is there. So question number 5 हम लोग solve करेंगे आज. We'll start. 2x plus 3y plus 4 equal to 0. It is given. We'll name it as question number 1. Equation 1. X minus 5y is equal to 11. This is equation 2. Put the constant at right hand side. 2x plus 3y equal to minus 4. This is your third equation. Now, what we will do? Now we have to see equation 2 and equation 3. In equation 2, equation 3, coefficients are different. X ka coefficient is different. So we'll multiply equation 2 by इसको ऐसे नाम नेम दो, so that you will not get confused. Equation by 2, you get 2x minus 10y is equal to 22. Name this as fourth equation. Now we'll solve third and fourth equation. What we will do, we must add, subtract 2 from 1. Three from 4. Can do it. 2x minus 3 from 4 means first you have to write fourth equation, then you have to write third equation. If you are writing like this, if you are writing 4 from 3, so you have to write first third equation, then fourth equation. You're writing 3 from 4, you have to write first fourth equation, then third equation. In subtraction, you have to be careful about it. And then we'll do subtraction. When you are doing subtraction, you write in bracket right hand side, left hand side. 2x will get cancelled. यहाँ पे sign change हो रहा है. Plus का minus will get become plus. Minus 10 minus 3y is minus 13y. And 22 plus 4 is 26. Okay. So y is equal to 26 upon minus 13 is equal to minus 2. We get y is equal to minus 2. Now what we will do? We will substitute. We will substitute y is equal to minus 2 in any of the equation. We'll substitute in equation 2. That one is simple. X minus 3y. Equation 2. X minus 5y is equal to 11. X minus 5 into minus 2 is equal to 11. X minus minus will become plus 10. Therefore, x is equal to 11 minus 10. Therefore, value of x is equal to 1. Here we have got x is equal to 1. Therefore, we will write 1 comma minus 2 is the solution of given equation. Okay. Now we will start with sixth question. If the practice set 5.1, 5.1 you will not do, 5.2 तुमको कुछ भी समझेगा नहीं. Okay, see the sixth question.
X
Plus y is equal to 22. This is your second equation. Okay. Now compare these two equations. हमको यहाँ पे second equation में coefficient of y is 1. So we have to make it as 7. So we will multiply equation 2 by 7. We get 3 into 7 is 21 plus 7 into 1 is 7y. 22 multiplied by 7 is 154. This one is your third equation. Okay. Now what we will do? We will solve equation 1 and equation 3. Okay. Now adding, since the signs are opposite, you can see here plus 7y and minus 7y. We will add equation 3 and 1. We'll get after adding equation 3 and 1, 2x minus 7y is equal to 7 and 21x plus 7y is equal to 154. Now we are doing the operation of addition. Plus 7y minus 7y will get cancelled. 21 plus 2 is 23x and 154 plus 7 is 161. Therefore, x is equal to 161 upon 23. Therefore, the value of x is 161 upon 23 is x equal to 7. Okay. Now substitute x equal to 7 in any of the equation. We will substitute in equation 2. We will get 3 x plus y is equal to 22. 3 into 7 plus y equal to plus y is equal to 22. Therefore, 1. Therefore, value of y is 1. Value of x is 7. Therefore, we can write 7 comma 1 is the solution of the given equation. Okay. Now, this is your solution. Question number 5. This is your question number 5 and this is your question number 6. ये दोनों हमारा solve हो गया है. Now, our next step topic is word problem. Practice set 5.2 का. Before that, I will explain you some steps of solving word problem. You can see here the chart is given. By solving word problems, converting the given information into mathematical form is an important step in this process. In the following flow chart, the procedure for finding solution of word problem is given. You all can see here some steps are given and examples are one example is given. Let's solve one word problem using steps given in the flow chart along with the given example and all the steps simultaneously. Okay, we will read one step of chart and solve one step of example looking at the chart so that we can understand procedure for finding solution of word problem very well without any mistakes. Okay, so now see here.
normal call आ रहा है.
Okay, read the given word problem carefully and try to understand it. So the question is given sum of two numbers is 36. If 9 is subtracted from 8 times, the the first number, we get second number. Find the number. First condition, you have to see what is the first condition given here. Sum of two numbers is 36. That means you have to take two variables. हाँ? So the second step, हम लोग को क्या करना है? Step by step करना है. तो don't run away. Okay? Word problem देखते साथ तुम लोग run करते हो. Otherwise you quit. Don't quit. Word problem देख के डरना नहीं है. तुमको step by step follow करना है. Read the given word problem carefully and try to understand it. First, understand it. Sum of the two number is 36. And if 9 is subtracted from 8 times the first number, we get second number. Find the numbers. This is the question. Now see the second step. From given information, use proper variables for given quantities. You have to use from A to Z any variable. So we are taking first number as X and second number as okay. ये दूसरा वाला step हमारा हो गया using the steps. The third step is from the mathematical statement from above variables. From the mathematical statements from the above variables. So here this form. Sum of the number is 36. Therefore, your X is here and Y is here. X plus Y is equal to 36. This is your first equation. Okay. So we'll name it as first equation. Now 8 times the first number is how much? 8 times the first number is 8x. First number is x. So 8 times the first number is 8x. 8 times the first number minus 9 is 8x minus 9. 8 times the first number minus 9 is 8x minus 9. The second number is y and y is equal to 8x minus 9. Here what is written? We get the second number. We get the second number is y. 8 times the first number minus 9. 8 times the first number 8x minus 9. So here we are writing y is equal to 8x minus 9. Now this one is arranged like linear equations in two variable. General form of linear equations in two variable. Ax plus by equal to c. This way it is arranged. So no need to arrange first equation. You have to arrange second equation. So use suitable method to solve the equation. First, using suitable method to solve the equation. Before that, you have to rearrange the equation. It will become 8x minus y is equal to 9. So 8x minus y equal to 9. इसको हमको क्या करना है? Here what you have to do? You have to add equation 1 and 2. Add 1 and 2. What you will get? X plus y is equal to 36 and 8x minus y is equal to 9. Okay. Now what? Y will get cancelled. 8x plus x is 1x is 9x. 36 plus 9 is equal to 45. Therefore, x is equal to 45 upon 9 is x equal to 5. Then substitute x equal to 5 in equation 1. What you get? X plus y equal to 36. 5 plus y equal to 36. Y is equal to 36 minus 5. Y is equal to 31. Okay. So you get x equal to 5 and y is equal to 31. This is the solution. But here what was written? Use suitable method to solve equations. Which method we have used? We have used method of elimination. I told you, you are there in standard 9 and this lesson is introduced to you first time. So we are using only elimination method and substitution method is there in 10th standard, graphical method, Cramer's rule, and also Cramer's rule is known as cross multiplication method. So we are using, this is the method of elimination. Okay. By adding equation 1 and 2, we get value of x and value of y. But the main thing is that you should be able to frame the equation by using conditions. Sum of two number is 36. So x plus y equal to 36. So first you have to assume first number as x, second number as y. You can use m, n, a, b, any variable you can use, any alphabet. Okay. Sum of two numbers is x plus y, and the second condition is what? Using second condition, you get if 9 is subtracted, that means we have to subtract 9 first, then 8 times means 8x minus 9. So y is equal to 8x minus 9. After that, तुमको ये देखना है कि whether both are in general form or not. तो फर्स्ट वन इज इन जनरल फॉर्म, सेकंड वन इज नॉट इन जनरल फॉर्म. सेकंड वन को हम लोग जनरल फॉर्म में कैसे अरेंज किया, 8x minus y is equal to 9. तो ये हमारा सेकंड इक्वेशन मिल गया. उसके बाद में द सेम मेथड यू हैव टू यूज which you have studied in practice set 5.1. Now this one is your solution, x equal to 5 and y is equal to 31. And which step is left now? Substituting the values of variable in both the equations, verify your result. What you have to do now, तुमको देखना है कि तुम्हारा आंसर राइट आया है कि नहीं. So before submitting your paper to in exam hall, first you have to recheck your answer. Recheck means what? You have to verify your answer. What was the first condition given? First condition was the answer is what? X is equal to 5 and y is equal to 31. So first condition verify हो रहा है कि नहीं देखो, x plus y is equal to 5 plus 31 is equal to 36. तो हमारा first equation verify, first condition verify हो रहा है. What was the second condition? Second condition was 8x minus 9. 8x, 8 multiplied by 5 minus 9. That means 8 5 is 40. 40 minus 9 is equal to 31. और उसी को बोला है which is equal to y. तो हमारा 8x minus 9 equal to y ये भी verify हो रहा है. That means your condition is correct. Okay. And your answer is completely right and you will get full marks out of it. Okay. Now we will see, we will read one step. ये हो तो हो गया. Now we will see various types of word problems in our daily life. You can see problems regarding age, father, son, mother's, daughter, etc. Problems regarding numbers like 2-digit numbers, big number, small number. अभी जैसे हमने देखा 2 numbers were there. हाँ, दोनों नंबर का एडिशन क्या होता है, 36 होता है. That way, problems based on fractions, problems based on money transaction, problems based on geometrical properties of quadrilaterals and triangle, any quadrilateral like square, rectangle, rhombus, उनकी properties को लेके you will be able to solve problems. Problems based on speed, distance, and time. Different methods will come. Problems will come. Word problems based on all these things. Now we will solve and understand solved questions given on page number 87. Step by step. This word problem is based on numbers. Our first problem which we are going to solve, ये तो हमने हमारे चार्ट में एक sum solve किया है. This one is your first problem, and the next sum we are going to solve is solved example given on page number 87. All of you can open your textbook. Step by step, this word problem is based on numbers. Sum of two number is 103. If greater number is divided by smaller number, then the quotient is 2 and the remainder is 19. Then find the number. Just wait. Okay. The solution. Your step 1 is to understand the given problem. You have to understand the given problem. Sum of two number is 103. If greater number is divided by smaller number, then the quotient is 2 and the remainder is 19. First, you have to understand the question. So your step 1 is what? You have to understand the question, the given problem. Your step 2 is what? You have to use proper variables for them. So let here smaller and greater numbers are given. So let the smaller number, greater number be x. Be x and smaller number be y. Okay. Now one more thing we have to see. One rule is given, which is the formula of the division. Dividend is equal to divisor multiplied by quotient plus remainder. This formula you have learnt in the polynomial. Division के टाइम पे तुमने ये वाला formula use किया है. Now here what this formula you have to use, and you have to use this variables x and y to form this one. Okay. Now first what is the first condition? First condition is given information sum of the number is 103. Given information is what? This is your step 3. Your step 3 you have to write those equation using conditions. Okay. So x plus y is equal to 103. Sum of the number is 103 is the first equation as per the first condition given in the question. This is your first question. Okay. Then as per second condition, by dividing greater number by smaller number, quotient is 2 and remainder is 19. This is given. So how you will write? Dividend. Dividend is what? Here you are dividing greater number. Yeah, x divided by y. You are dividing greater number by smaller number. So this is your dividend. Dividend की formula में लिखना है तुमको ऐसे. Divisor is y. Multiply by quotient is what? 2 and remainder is 19. This way you have to form the equation. Once again I am telling you, when you are dividing x is your greater number. Okay. So when you are dividing x greater number by smaller number, you are getting remainder as 9. Sorry. Once again, I will read the question. Remainder is 19. Sorry. Remainder is 19 and the quotient is 2. Okay. So by using to get x minus 2y is equal to 19. As per condition, you are getting second equation. After that, what? You get first equation. We have got second equation. Now you have to solve these two equations. Okay. Now you have to use the same elimination method to solve these two equations. Subtracting equation 2 from 1. को 1 से subtract करेंगे means what? 1 you have to write first. X plus y is equal to 103. Subtract this from x minus 2y is equal to 19. Now subtract, you are doing the operation of subtraction. Change the sign, x will get cancelled. Plus y plus 2y is equal to 3y is equal to 103 minus 19 is 84. Y is equal to 84 divided by 3 is 28. 3 2s are 6 and 2 is remaining. 2 4 3 8 is 24. Okay. The value of y is 84. The main thing is you have to frame the equation by using both the conditions. Okay. Now we will substitute y is equal to 28 in equation, any of the equation, original equation. Now substitute y is equal to 28 in equation 1. We get x plus y is equal to 103. So x plus 28 is equal to 103. Therefore, x is equal to 103 minus 28. Therefore, x is equal to 103 minus 28 is 75. So what you get here, you don't have to. This is the step 5. Okay. Now, what is step 6? Step 6 is what? Step 6 में तुमको क्या करना है? To write the solution. So not like earlier, you are writing solution. ऐसा नहीं लिखना है तुमको solution. x comma y. You have to write solution in sentence. Given numbers are smaller, bigger number, greater number is 75 and smaller number is 28. This way you have to write the answer. Okay. In word problem, whatever information is given, you have to use those sentences for writing the answer. Fine. Now let's solve one more example of word problem based on age. Given on page number 83, you can see in your textbook. This is a solved example of a word problem based on age. अभी age वाले कुछ sum हम लोग करेंगे, 2 sum करेंगे almost, because those are very important sums. Always they are coming in exam. Sum of ages of mother and son is 45 years. Sum of ages of mother and son is 45 years. Okay. If son's age is subtracted from twice of mother's age, then we get answer 54. Find the ages of mother and son. So what you'll have to understand, you have to understand the question first, and you have to use the variable for giving their age. Okay. So we'll start with the step 1. Let the mother's age be x and x years लिखना है तुमको, जो भी unit है that you have to use, and son's age be y years. Okay, ये 2 हो गया हमारा, 2 variable, these 2 variable we have used. Then what is the first condition? First condition, sum of the ages of mother and son is 45 years. So the x is mother's age and y is son's age. X plus y is equal to 45. This is your first equation. Here you have to write as per first condition. Fine. Now what is the second condition? Second condition is son's age is subtracted from twice the mother's age. When the son's age is subtracted. So firstly you have to write y. Son's age is subtracted minus y. If son's age is added लिखा रहता तो यहाँ पे तुमको plus डालना था. But here it is written son's age is subtracted means minus y. Okay, minus y. From which? From twice the mother age. Twice the mother age is 2x. Twice mother age is x. Twice the mother age is 2x. So when son's age is subtracted from twice the mother's age, then we get answer 54. This is your second condition. Second equation. From second condition you have to write as per second condition. These things only you have to write. Not everything which you are speaking, not everything you have to write like a letter writing in English. You just have to write the solution. Okay. Now using first and second equation, we will solve this 2 equations, simultaneous equation, using elimination method. So what we will do, हमको यहाँ पे दोनों को add करना है. तो add 1 and 2. Why? Because the coefficient of y and coefficient of y is same in both the equation and they are opposite. Therefore we are adding equation 1 and 2. We get x plus y is equal to 45 and 2x minus y is equal to 54. Y will get cancelled, plus y minus y. 1x plus 2x is 3x and 45 plus 54 is 99. So 3x is equal to 99 upon 3 is equal to 33. So you get x is equal to 33. Now what we will do, we'll substitute x equal to 33. The same method is there. There you don't have to bother about it. No need to worry. इसके आगे क्या करना है? After getting 2 equations, this method, अगर तुम्हारा practice set 5.1 is thoroughly practiced, thoroughly completed again and again, you have practiced, then तुमको ये बहुत easy लगेगा. 45 minus 33 is 12. Therefore, y is equal to 12. Y is x equal to 33. So verify your answer with given both the conditions. We will first verify and answer कैसे लिखेंगे हम लोग? Answer लिखेंगे today's age of mother is 33 and today's age of son is 12. This way you will write the answer, not like 33 comma 12 is the solution, not like that. You have to write in words. Today's age of mother is 33 and son is 12. First, now we will verify this answer. इसके पहले वाला आंसर हम लोगों ने वेरीफाई नहीं किया था. We will verify that also. इसके पहले वाला क्वेश्चन में हमने what we have done, question was given sum of two number is 103. तो वो तो हमको we have seen x equal to 75 आया था हमको and y is equal to 28. दोनों वेरीफाई करेंगे साथ में. x plus y is equal to 75 plus 28 is 103. पहला वाला कंडीशन वेरीफाई हो रहा है. What is the second condition? Second condition was dividend is equal to divisor plus multiply by quotient plus remainder. Quotient is 2 and remainder is 19. That means what you have to do? You have to divide this 75 with 28. 28 to the 28 plus 28 क्या होगा? 56. Okay. You will write 56 over here. 28 to the 56 minus 1 is 15 minus 6 is 9 and 6 minus 1 is 19. This is your remainder and this is your quotient. Second condition भी हमारा right हो रहा है. तो तुमको हमेशा verify करना है तुम्हारा answer using those variables. Okay. The second question is what? Sum of the ages of mother and son is 45. तो हमारा आंसर क्या आया था? Mother's age is 33. Mother age is 33 and son age is 12. Okay. ये दोनों वेरीफाई करके देखते हैं. X plus y is equal to 45. So sum of the mother age and son age is 45. Correct. 33 plus 12 is 45. And what is that? When son's age is subtracted from twice of mother's age, then we get answer 5. Twice of mother age. Mother age को 2 से multiply करना है तुमको. Minus 12. Minus son's age. Okay. 33 minus 2 is 66 minus 12 is equal to 54. So second condition is also verified. Okay. Let's solve one more word problem based on age. This question is given on page number 88. On page number 88, this example is given, solved example. We will solve all the solved examples in our lecture, and after that only we will solve the practice set. Okay. So Salil's age, the question is Salil's age is 23 years, more than half of the Sangram's age. 5 years ago, the sum of their ages was 55 years. Find their present ages. Let Salil's present age be. First of all, we will read the question thoroughly. Question read करेंगे. Salil's age is 23, more than half of the Sangram's age. So first of all, we will give the any alphabet to the Salil's age, present age. Let Salil's present age, okay? Present age be X years. Years लिखना मत भूलो. And Sangram's age be Y years. Fine. Now Salil's age is first, as per first condition, half of the Sangram's age. Half of the Sangram's age is y upon 2. And Salil's age is means x is equal to Salil's age is half of Sangram's age. 23 year more. 23 year more. Here the question is given as an activity. Solved example is there, but activity part में दिया है, तो here box is given. Okay. 5 years ago, the Salil's age. Now, what is the next condition? 5 years ago, Salil's age will be x minus 5. Okay. यहाँ पे Salil's age लिखना है. And 5 years ago, Sangram's age will be y minus 5 years. Okay. इसको यहाँ से ब्रैकेट में लिखो and write years next to it. Okay. Sum of their ages 5 years age before. तो उनको दोनों को ऐड करना है हमको. ये this is also given in activity part. X minus 5 plus y minus 5 is equal to 55. 5 years ago, the sum of their ages was 55 years. 5 years ago बोला था हमको पहले 5 years ago x minus 5 years find out करना है. Then Sangram says 5 minus 5 years. This way you have to write this two. Then x minus 5 plus y minus 5 equal to 55. This is given as, so x minus 5 plus y minus 5, x plus y minus equation. First equation हमने तो solve ही नहीं किया. First equation is what? X is equal to y plus 23 multiplied by 2 is 46 divided by 2. This you have to do the cross multiplication. Okay, using this y plus 46. So 2x is equal to, again cross multiplication will be there. 2x minus y is equal to 46. This is your first equation. Now let's solve. Equation 1 and equation 2. Equation 1 and equation 2. We will write it again. Our first equation is 2x minus y is equal to 46 and x plus y is equal to 65. Now what we will do? We will do the addition because coefficient of y is same and opposite, they have opposite sign. So add equation 1 and 2. We get 5y will get cancelled. 2x plus x is 3x and 46 plus 65 is 111 111. 3x divided by 111 is 37. 3 is a 9, 2 is pending, 3 7 is 21. Therefore, the value of x is equal to 37. Actually, this is not the value of x, this is the age of Salil. Okay, now substituting x equal to 37 in any of the equation, we will put in equation 2, x plus y is equal to 65. So 37 plus y is equal to 65. Y is equal to 65 minus 37. Y is equal to 65 minus 37 is equal to 28. Therefore, Salil's present age, this way you have to write Salil's present age is 37 years and Sangram's present age is 28 years. Okay, this way you have to write. Now in the next lecture we will start with practice set. Let's see, एक और sum हो जाता है तो हमारा. Some more solved examples are there, but those examples we will do it afterwards, after solving some more examples, word problem from our textbook. Page number 89, one activity is given. We'll solve that activity. The population of a certain town was 50,000 in a year male population increased by 5% and female population increased by 3%. Now the population became 52020. That means 52,020. Then what was the number of males and female in previous year? Okay, we'll solve that one more sum. This is one kind of activity is given. Let the number of males in previous year be X. Previous year be X. Okay. And number of females in previous years be Y. Okay. Now see, by first condition, the population of town was 50,000. So X plus Y, this is a blank and this one is also blank. Okay. This is equal to 50,000. This is your, as per first condition, this is your first equation. Male population increased by 5%. So number of males is, after increasing by 5%, if you are taking 100 males, 105 upon 100 divided by X. This is also blank portion. Just wait. I'll share my screen. Now you can see. 105 divided by 100 is X. Female population increased by 3%. That means number of females is 103 divided by 100 multiplied by X. Okay? Oh, sorry, multiply by Y. So from second condition, what we get? दोनों का increasing the population. We get the total population as 105 पर 100x plus 103y. इसको हमको रिड्यूस करके अच्छा सा एक इक्वेशन बनाना है 52020. Okay. So what we will do? We will divide the whole, multiply the whole equation by 100. We get 105x plus 103y, and here you have to multiply by 100. Here also multiply by 100. 100 will get cancelled. Here also multiply by 100. This way 52021 और 20 डालना है तुमको. Then multiplying equation 1 by 103. Which equation we will multiply 103? First equation को 103 से multiply करेंगे तो क्या मिलेगा हमको? 103x plus 103y and 50,000 को 103 से multiply करना है तुमको. That will become 50,000 को 103 से multiply करना है तो 103 को 5 से multiply करो. 5 3 is 15. 5 0 0 5 5 1 5 5 5 5 5 और कितने जीरो डालने हैं हमको? 4 जीरो. 1 2 3 4. अब ये दोनों इक्वेशन को तुमको सॉल्व करना है. व्हाट यू हैव टू डू? यू हैव टू सब्ट्रैक्ट 3 फ्रॉम 1. तो ये माइनस करेंगे, ये माइनस करेंगे, इसको भी सब्ट्रैक्शन का साइन देंगे. व्हेन यू आर डूइंग ऑपरेशन ऑफ सब्ट्रैक्शन, 105 minus 103 is 2x. 52,000 minus 51,000, 5 lakh 15,000. Sorry, 51 lakh 50,000. Okay. जब माइनस करेंगे तो हमको मिलता है 52,000. Okay. Therefore, the value of x is 52,000 divided by 2 is 26,000. The number of males is 26,000 and number of female is x plus y is 50,000. तो y का वैल्यू क्या होगा? 24,000 होगा. You can see here the number of males is 24,000, 26,000 and number of female is 24,000. All these are in activity part.
Hello. Yes, teacher. Yes, teacher.
There is so much disturbance. My time is also over. I will end my
Okay.
lecture. We have
Okay.
shall have come. Okay.